Hello. Do you know there's a purpose to this madness? 2020. We've been looking at this year for decades, we astrologers, and have saying, "Whoa, what's happening?" And it's happening now. We're living it, and it's a profound transformational change we're in. We're in like the death throes or the birth canal. My name is Karen LaPuma, and I'm the author of a series of books called A Toolkit for Awakening. These books are based on the goddess warrior on the hero's journey. And I'm also an astrologer, and I want to talk to you today about the new moon in Leo. Leo is about the heart and giving from the heart and love and being warm and creative. It's summer, and we need to get out there and because the times are changing. And so new moons are beginning. The sun and the moon are together. It's like birthing or planting a seed. And there's new beginnings. So set your intentions. Where is Leo in your houses? And what do you want to create? And stay this is so important that we stay in our heart during this turbulent times. On August 13th, we had Mars square Pluto. This is edgy. I mean, I can feel it. It's intense. It's premortal. It's like Mars is the in Aries. It's like the warrior. Me. I want to express myself, and it's conjunct Eros. Eris. This is a dwarf planet, and she represents the goddess of discord, but she's really the revealer of discord. She's the feminine awakener, and Mars is activating her, and it's squaring. These two are squaring Pluto in Capricorn, which is government structures, power. It's like the individual and the conflicting with the power structures. And this is an intense, tense time. We see it not only in the United States, but protest around the world. And we need to stand up for what's right, yet not get so caught up in this cosmic drama, because we're all creating. Life is a dance of magnetism, and so as long as we keep our hearts open and our vibrations high, we can watch what's going on there and not react to it. Notice the edginess, notice the frustrations in your life, but be kind, be loving, be open. And the true essence of Mars and Eros together is this goddess warrior. The goddess says, I believe in the light that shines within me. I am love as a creative process. I love and allow and accept what is. That's what the goddess is. That's what she's telling us, to be compassionate, to be loving, to be heartful. And the warrior is like, impulsive. Mars is impulsive and in its own sign, and we just need to stay there. But this is the warrior energy. Warrior says, I want to be a better person than I am. If you want to evolve and grow, then you are a warrior. And so this is the energy to keep in mind. This new moon in Leo is happening on August 18th at 7:41 Pacific Daylight Time, or the 19th at 2:41 a.m. GMT. So it's 2635 Leo. And this is important because it's connected to Regis, which is a fixed star, the regal star. And what's important is that Trump's Mars is at 26 Leo, and his ascendant is right there too. So this is really activating him. And what's important is this Mars is trining this new moon, but it's forming an inconjunct with Saturn. So we have this energy of Mars trying the sun, moon, and then we have this driving, needing to shift gears. It's though Saturn is winning because it's it's threatening the party, and then in the enthusiasm. So we have a sober tone also. So there's energy, but it's sort of like you're driving with the brake on. This is what this energy is in in it's happening. So so on August 15th, we have Uranus goes retrograde. Now we have, that means all the outer planets, Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter. All these outer social and transpersonal planets are retrograde. And what retrograde means is pulling in. So I mean, have you noticed that it's kind of hard to move forward step by step, that kind of thing? So we have, but it also brings a changeable and disruptive energy when it goes retrograde, because it's stationary and it amplifies it. And and then and then we have, what's really positive that's happening right now is that we have Venus in Cancer, and it's sextiling, which is an opportunity aspect with Uranus. And Uranus is innovative and creative. So we have a Venus sextile Uranus, which means there is a lot of opportunity for creativity. And this is and it will be moving into a trine with Neptune, which is spiritual love and creativity, and opening of the heart and feeling a real sense of community and compassion. So there's beautiful creative energy the end of the month. But we also have that Mars and Eros squaring Pluto on the 13th, but also it's going to be affecting the Jupiter, which already did, the Jupiter, and then it's going to be on the 24th of August, it's going to be squaring Saturn. So Mars and Saturn are that same energy of wanting to pull in, and one moving like this. It's like having an Indian chief and a old man together, and the one is pushing and the one is pulling back. So it's again the theme. There's a few themes here: creativity, heart, energy, but there also is this individual and anger and assertion and speaking up, conflicting with the structures and leaders and governments. So that, and the controls of government that are happening. So when we look at this major T square that we have in the heavens, and this is that the stellium, the cluster in which is Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Jupiter's expansion, Saturn's contraction, and Pluto is the change maker. I call him Rotor-Rooter, are all conflicting with Mars energy drive in Eris, which is speaking out. And then on the other side, in Libra, we have Haumea. So we have two new dwarf planets in this mix. And Haumea is that goddess of creativity. She's named after a Hawaiian goddess, and she represents birth and fertility. So they're in balance. So we're dealing with this enormous change. So it's sort of like we're remodeling. And as you remodel, you destroy first and then reconstruct. Also, and that T square is being affected by that new moon, because the new moon is in conjuncting, which is kind of an aspect of shifting gears, and then it affects sextile with Haumea, and a trine with Mars and Eros. So the most important thing is remember that Leo's rules the heart, And the heart tells us to stay loving, compassionate, caring. Heart Math Institute says that the heart has 60% more energy than the mind, and it connects with the intuition. And if we stay in the heart and we can hear our intuition, we can be more accepting. It's as though there's a cosmic storm going on in there, and if we can keep our stillness in our heart and stay a goddess warrior on the hero's journey, then we can get through this. So set your intentions and open your heart, and don't let the outer world reflect. Notice the feelings, the edginess, and let it breathe into it. Get some exercise, do meditation. Ah, what a ride. But this is for a higher purpose. And another theme I must mention is that Neptune is squaring the node, so we don't know what's true and what's false. So we need to go into ourselves right now. There's so much falsity going around, and and there's secrets coming up. There's things coming up from that have been hidden. So enjoy the ride, and thank you for listening to me, and many blessings.